So, what is crack-lacking, people? Just before I do this video, because I did promise I'll get this video out this week, and I'm sticking to that. You'll just have to bear with me because it is going to be a cappella style, acoustic style. I think that's how they say it. I can't think of the words. Acoustic style, because originally I did want to do this in a kind of lyric music video way, but I've just been scammed out of loads of money. So, you know, shit happens, whatever. That's not what this video is about. And I want to stay positive because it's getting to Christmas and I want to enjoy myself now. So, yeah, this video is going to be acoustic style, so there's going to be no backing music because the background music I did find I've got to download and ask for permission, but I haven't done that either because I've just been slammed with work this week and just my mind's been all over the place. So yeah, just thought I'd say that before I do this. These raps, because they are 2 raps into 1. So I will chuck you to me doing these raps.
A few moments later.
So the first one is called Everything But I Feel Empty. So, like I said, a cappella style. Everything going good in life, but somehow I feel so empty. Feels like nothing matters in my own world, own lane. All the gains, but with no support. Like my own goals don't mean shit. Like a tick keeps growing. Smashing each goal, but for what? Not even a simple good luck or well done. Like a gun at the beginning of a race, going off filled with excitement, but left drained. Supporting and helping everyone, with no one at the end for me. No family, friends, loved ones. Feeling like a ghost, thinking what's the point building my legacy, trying to make something out of my life whilst I'm left in my own space, feeling like a disease. No one wanting to stand near me, me reaching out. I don't ask for much, but it's the simplest of things that I appreciate. What, a couple likes on Facebook to get some support, but I get it now. No more sharing or talking about my achievements. I'll be like a rat in the corner, keeping it all to myself. I'm used to doing shit by myself or having to pick myself up, but I realise I don't need anyone, like a ferry on floating in my own lane and saying nothing anymore. A wall full of achievements, but a heart full of emptiness. And then this is the second one. This one I'm doing them both together because I can see they're only like 1 minute raps. A journey I never thought I'd be on, like a gun to the head, split decision, no time to think, time to act. I've been a twat along the way, made bad decisions, let drink take control like a bad smell. Not really realising what the problem was. Me thinking I had no drink problem. A whole bottle of vodka in 10 minutes? Sure. A whole bottle of Bacardi in 10 minutes? Sure. Whole pint of cider in 10 minutes? Sure. Down it like there's no tomorrow, like it's no problem, thinking I'm the party king and alcohol is just fun nicknames, thinking nothing of it, but actually I was the one in the dark whilst everyone else was in the light. Until I cracked, scared, disappointed, left no choice but to seek answers. Had to get professional help, felt like no choice. Mustered the courage to open the heart, to find the demons that go no more. Like a tool, I'm working on myself before too late. I'm taking back my own fate at the pearly gates, waiting to be let in. It's going to take time, mind like a battlefield, but I'm doing it for my friends, myself, my future. It's going to be a long road of bumps and fight, but it's time to take flight and take back my life. Out with the old, in with the new. I don't know where this is going to take me. No more sleeping on the streets because the drink won. I'm done with that. Just laughing it off like everyday thing for me. The key, taking back the real me. Not letting the drink be the answers to all my pain. And the confidence you see, I'm going to fight the whole way. And just maybe, it'll lead to a better life. So this is where I'm going to kind of talk about each one. As you can see, they're not very nice ones. They're kind of dark, but that's kind of the last 6 months of how things have been going. I don't want to say too much because I'm going to ruin the end of the year video, but I have done therapy. Well, I did do therapy for the last 3 months. Just currently got scammed as well, which is why I wanted to drop this, because it's kind of, you know, a good time to drop it, because even though that's happened to me, and you know, I could sit here and get pissed off, who have I got to blame apart from myself? No one. I can only blame myself, because my friends tried to warn me and I told them all I want to take a risk in life, and I will stand by that. I took a risk in life, it didn't work, I got scammed out of money. Shit happens. But let's just kind of go over the raps a little bit, and I kind of want to explain some of them, just to kind of like get, you know, make this video a bit different. But this is another reason why I felt this song was important to get out this year, because this year, without, like I said, saying too much at the end of the year video, I've been reflecting a lot through therapy, through just a lot of time to myself, thinking a lot of just the way I deal with drink and how I deal been drinking. And you know, over the last couple of months, I've briefly mentioned this to friends, and I'm sorry if this video offends my friends, but it's just how I felt over the last couple of months. You know, I love my running, hence all the medals. You can't really see them. I love running. I do. Did I go a bit overboard this year and do 10 races, one every month pretty much? Yeah, I did. But there was a reason for that, because last year I did nothing, so I wanted to push myself and set the goal of doing these runs. But as much as I love doing runs, as the rap says, it is draining when I have no one at the end of those races to say well done, congratulations. And then even when I do post on Facebook, or did, because I don't have Facebook, no one really said well done or congratulations. But then I'm quick enough to get called a pisshead and alcoholic, which is, you know, fun nicknames. They are fun nicknames, and you know, there's truth to them. But when it feels like I'm only just getting called that, and for example, I've hit 2 personal best time half marathons and a personal best time 10k this year. Apart from 1 or 2 people on YouTube and someone I consider a brother, he knows who he is, so I'm not going to mention names. No one else really bothered to say congratulations. That's kind of like that wraps about. It's like, I feel like I support a lot of people, and I'm always there for people, but I'm doing, you know, I do all my races and whatnot, and I can't even get a simple like well done, congratulations, or have someone there at the end of it. And I think it hit me the hardest when I did the AJ Great Run, because that's quite an iconic one. It's Bristol. A lot of my mates don't live close, but they could have got to Bristol. So yeah, that's kind of what that one was about, kind of reflecting on, you know, it's nice to have those fun nicknames, but when deep down inside me it felt like that's literally all I got looked at as a pisshead, and I did nothing with my life or achieved nothing with my life, and had known that at the end of those races, it, you know, hit me deep. It made me think about stuff, which, you know, so did the therapy. And then the second one kind of relates to an incident that happened at one of my best mates, one of my closest mates' birthday party, where I basically let the suicide thoughts win, trigger warning, and crashed out and punched a wall and nearly got in a fight and kicked out the club and essentially ruined some friendships. I say ruined because I've only just started speaking to someone again that I did consider a good friend, and we haven't hanged out since then. So this was kind of about, through therapy, finding those answers that, and I'm not going to sit here and say I want sympathy, because that's not what this video is about. It's just kind of getting stuff out and reflecting on how I've kind of looked at stuff in life. And therapy's kind of gave me those answers to, yes, I do enjoy drink, but because of so much shit that's happened in my life, and I'm not going to go into personal details, it did turn into the point where alcohol was controlling me. Alcohol wasn't the answer, it was the control. Because even the first thing the therapist said to me was, do you want to go to AA meetings? Do you want to stop drinking altogether? And I kind of said, no, I want to try and get to a stage where I can drink, but I'm not always going overboard, as it says in rap. I'm not sleeping in the streets and finding it funny the next day and not caring. That's not to say I don't still get drunk, and I still can get through a whole bottle of vodka by myself. I can. But I've, as the song says, take back and take flight, is me kind of saying, I've put those I'm trying to think the right word. I've put those procedures in place now so that I don't drink as much, I don't get bullets as much and just sleep everywhere and find it funny. And I'm not putting myself in that position where I ruin people's birthdays or upsetting someone to the point where they don't want to be around me at the moment, and I can't blame them. And, you know, kind of finding that confidence, because through drink I did find confidence. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you. Through drink I did find confidence. It did help me kind of give me that spark. And I even said this to one of my bros, like, we all went to Butlins, like me, him, and then one of our close mates this year. And for the first time, I didn't actually think about drink that much. I didn't drink that much when I was there. Like, compared to the last couple of times I've gone, where one Butlins event I drank 2 bottles of Bacardi by myself, without even thinking about it. I've drank God knows how much more Butlins for that. But this year was kind of different. It felt like I went there and had fun and didn't think about the drink too much. I wasn't always worrying about drink to the point where I think I bought my friends loads of wines, which I don't normally do. And you know, Party King, Alcohol, they are fun nicknames. But it's kind of about redefining those nicknames for me this year. And that's kind of what I've done, because I am still an alcoholic. I can drink like it's no tomorrow. But there's a time and place for that. And I kind of try and save that for special events now. And the Party King I've tried to kind of reshape what the Party King means. Because to me, the Party King back in the day was, I could drink the most. I get the most most drunkest. I can do all the shots. And I'm all over the place. I'm on the floor. To me now, the Party King is more about having fun, having a laugh, vibing, but still drinking quite a bit. Still can drink whatever shot you give me, and that's not a problem. But, you know, so that's kind of what those raps are about. It kind of, like I said, this year reflected a lot, and I really felt like I needed to get these raps out this year, because it kind of signifies the journey I've kind of done from August, when I fucked up at my mate's party and was saying all the horrible shit and scaring people and doing stupid shit I was doing, to where I am now. And especially that last line, just maybe life, it would lead to a better life. And in a way it has, because it's kind of helps me drink less. It's kind of made me look at things in a different light. And you know, it's quite funny, I have just been scammed out of loads of money, and even sold my Nintendo and PS4 and a good phone I had. Because I was that scout, because of you know, thought I was going to make money. I still think I'm onto a better life. You know, I'm maybe going in 2026 with a load of loan debts to my name now. But I still feel like I'm going in 2026 in a positive light, a different light, a much more fun person to be around when I drink, not just getting bollocks. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Kind of something different. I wanted to get these raps out, and I thought today was, because I've just been scammed out of loads of money, was the perfect chance to get these raps out, and kind of perfect time to kind of sit down and just have a bit of a different video, a bit of a deep talk with you guys. And all I will finish on and say is, if you do have those thoughts, please go to therapy and get help. Please speak to someone. When I first started therapy, first thing I said to one of my other mates that was does it, and some other mates that do it, and you know, is I don't like speaking to people, and that's very true. I rarely tell my mates. I didn't tell my mates for months that I was going through the S-Thoughts and was trying to kill myself through drink. Only one of them found out in Buttons, and the others didn't find out until like years, not years, but a good like half a year, 8 months after I tried to do that stuff. So please go and speak to someone in therapy. Please go and seek those answers. It will put you on the right path. It will give you a light. It will give you hope. Even if you don't feel comfortable in therapy, or don't think you're going to, trust me, you will open up like it's no tomorrow. I never thought I'd sit there and just dabble away and speak away like there's no tomorrow to my therapist, because I finished my therapy sessions, but I did. And it has helped a lot. It's put me on a, like I said, different light, different path. And I'm still excited for 2026. There's still a lot of things, you know, I want to do in 2026. And solo traveling is definitely going to be one of them now again. So on that note, I've been Inspirational Way. You will hopefully see a video from me, G-Man and Phoenix on Sunday, because the plan is to do beer pong, but I need to see if I can get a cheap version of beer pong and set it up somehow, and still do the main prize of what the winner has to eat. Well, no, it'd be loser has to eat. So just look out for those two videos, because I hope to still drop those. And the end of the year video as well, of course. I will always do my end of the year video. But on that note, hope you enjoyed these little acapella raps. Hope you enjoyed this little deep talk. I've been Inspirational. I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers!